Headline: August 1st deadline for deals as US sends tariff letters. President Donald Trump said on Monday the US would impose a 25% tariff on imports from Japan and South Korea beginning August 1st as he unveiled the first two of what he has said will be a wave of letters to trading partners outlining the new levies they face. 12 other countries will receive trade letters which will be posted on President Donald Trump's Truth Social platform, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt told reporters on Monday. It was not clear if India, which is negotiating a bilateral trade deal with the US, is among the countries on the mailing list. Leavitt also said Trump would sign an executive order later in the day, formally delaying a previous July 9th deadline on tariffs to August 1st. This indicated that if India was to receive a letter, it would get more time to negotiate a trade deal that could avoid a previously announced 26% cumulative tariff on its exports. Later, Trump also announced the US will impose 25% tariffs on Malaysia and Kazakhstan, 30% on South Africa, and 40% on Laos and Myanmar. The rate for South Korea is the same as what Trump announced on April 2, while the rate for Japan is 1 point higher than first announced. After his initial Liberation Day announcement that sought to address trade imbalances and protect US manufacturing, Trump, a week later, capped all of the so-called reciprocal tariffs at 10% until July 9th to allow for negotiations. Only 2 formal agreements have so far been reached, with the UK and Vietnam.
If for any reason you decide to raise your tariffs, then whatever the number you choose to raise them by will be added onto the 25% that we charge.
Trump said in letters to the leaders of Japan and South Korea, which he posted on his Truth Social platform. US stocks fell in response, the latest market ruction since Trump unleashed a global trade war on his return to office in January. His moves have repeatedly roiled financial markets and sent policymakers scrambling to protect their economies. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said earlier on Monday he expected to make several trade announcements in the next 48 hours, adding that his inbox was full of last-ditch offers from countries to clinch a tariff deal before a July 9th deadline. Bessent did not say which countries could get deals and what they might contain. Trump has kept much of the world guessing on the outcome of months of talks, with countries hoping to avoid the hefty tariff hikes he has threatened.
We've had a lot of people change their tune in terms of negotiations, so my mailbox was full last night with a lot of new offers, a lot of new proposals, Bessent said in an interview with CNBC. So it's going to be a busy couple of days.
For its part, the European Union still aims to reach a trade deal by July 9, after European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and Trump had a good exchange, a Commission spokesperson said. The EU will not be receiving a letter from the United States setting out higher tariffs, EU sources familiar with the matter told Reuters on Monday. It was not immediately clear, however, whether there had been a meaningful breakthrough in the discussions to stave off tariff hikes on the United States' largest trading partner. Adding to the pressure, Trump threatened to impose a 17% tariff on EU food and agriculture exports. It emerged last week. Trump had said on Sunday the US was close to finalizing several trade pacts and would notify other countries by July 9 of higher tariff rates. He said they would not take effect until August 1, a 3-week reprieve.